I still don't have an intro, but who needs one? Hey buddy, this is Owlsy Sparketeer, and we are back in Fallout New Vegas with the Randomizer mod. If you remember last time, we have started going through Old World Blues at quite a fast pace, and we have gotten two of the technologies that we need for the final act, actually, which is very neat. And this might actually be the last actual few parts that we need to be in Old World Blues for. Obviously, there are a lot of little bits and pieces that I'll probably end up coming back for. Whether or not I do that on camera or come back and do that later after I've completed Old World Blues, I haven't quite decided yet. But what I do know is that for our next objective here, we need to head over to X8. So I'm just going to sneak right over there. We shouldn't be attacked by too many things. Of course, as I say that, we've got some markers right here. What have we got? Anyone? Yeah, just do some damage to that death block. That's probably for the best. He'll be fine. Well, that's not doing much. Nope. Come here. There we go. Charge. Yeah, there we go. That felt good. What do you have on you? Anything? I'll take that stuff for now. Uh-oh. It is a good thing I... Oh. I'm still alive. Okay. Thanks, Super Stimpax. Unfortunately, he used all of his nuke grenades, but... oh well. Did that just use... yeah, basically all my remaining auto-inject Stimpax. That's good. Maybe eat some stuff to save me. Let's see. There we go. And a sunset. Perfect. There. See, everything's fine. I think I'm just gonna keep this out. Because, you know, you never know when you're gonna need it. Z9, we've got another little location here. This is the Crotalist Dna Preservation Lab. Okay. So I believe one of these is where the Cazadors were made. The other is where the good old lovely Night Stalkers were made. So I'm just going to take a quick look inside. There we go. Nothing like a little bit of that. And I'm actually, because I don't think I have any quests marked, yeah, turn on influencing people. And then there was one more thing I wanted to do. Oh, yes. I got Tough Guy. Because I got all my limbs crippled from those grenades. What is it? Doesn't that give a perk? I believe it does. Tough Guy, there we go. Repeatedly breaking bones has led them to become stronger, somehow. Yeah, I think that just means my, I take less limb damage. I don't know how much it is. Yeah, this is definitely where the Night Stalkers were made. The issue is that there are no Night Stalkers here on this occasion. So I'm just gonna, you know, leave once I've cleared out a little bit more of this area. I don't think there's... oh. Well, I was just about to say I don't think there's anything that we need here. And then I realized there's a map marker pointing further into this location. Let's just close the door here. That'll be fine. And then the duffel bag. Anything good in here? No. And I should get a better weapon out. There we go. The old Power Fist. Nothing in there. There are enemies through this door, and this door, obviously. What are you? Shadis. You're not supposed to be a giant red scorpion, but it's fine. Perfectly fine. That's a normal thing you expect to find. Got some Night Stalker Squeezins, Lincoln's Diary, and Evil Gnome. You had a whole lot of interesting things on you. I'll take all of it. And yes. Just some extra... No, I don't want to search Shadis again. Stop it. Move the tail out of the way. Grab these fancy Squeezins. But yeah, this is obviously where the Night Stalkers were made and where they started making Night Stalker Squeezins, because someone decided that sounds delicious. We got more chemistry sets. Please make me more stim packs. Yeah, we got a whole lot of Squeezins, actually. Which, they're okay, use-wise. I'm probably just going to use them for value. Just sell them. Then again, I barely need money either these days, so who knows? Maybe I'll just hold on to them for eternity. We've got some fake flower, cave fungus, maze. Those are definitely Night Stalker samples. And another Autodoc implant. Very nice. I can't remember what that one does. It probably has to do with Night Stalkers, if I were to guess. You know, there's nothing I need in this room, so I'm just going to close that door. Let's move right along, shall we? Alright, now that we're back outside, we can get our eyes back on the prize over at X8. Oh. But apparently, there is a marker at a place we've already been to. Which location is that? Oh, that's the Cazador Lab. Yeah, I guess I'll go to the Cazador Lab. Let's go there. Also, obviously, we haven't discovered X8 or the locations nearby to X8. Because we've kind of ignored this part of the map. Just because, in my opinion, the splicing labs are kind of interesting, but the other stuff is... eh. Compared to some of the other stuff you can find in this DLC, it's just, you know, not quite as interesting. Come on. Come on. There we go. Did I break Nuka Breaker? That would be ironic. No, but just about. There we go. And let's head inside here. Just because there might be something useful for us here. Also, these have Ulysses' symbol on them too? Why did Ulysses go into these locations? Is he that psychopathic? That he wants to go and find out where the Cazadors and Night Stalkers were made? Oh no, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, no, my apologies. That's literally the point. Is that these crazy, stupid scientists made Cazadors and Night Stalkers, some of the worst monsters in the Mojave, basically for fun. And completely neglected to keep them contained. Yeah, that's the whole idea. I don't know why I didn't think about that. But here's some more stim packs. Do I just... Where's my... Let's get a plasma grenade ready. I think I missed. That's good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just get a little closer. Come on. Oh, it's a lake lurk. Lake lurks can spit stuff. I shouldn't be, you know, dissing them. Grenade! Come on. Come on. Get a little closer. It's gonna be okay. See? DNA Avenger perk granted. Studying the abominations created at the Big Mountain has granted you a damage bonus against Cazadors. Okay. That's nice. Apparently that's a Cazador. Come on. There we go. That was another Cazador, apparently. And whatever's in here is supposedly a Nope. Whatever in here is supposedly a Cazador. That definitely was a Cazador. Yep. Makes sense. That was a lot of stuff. I've got to stop taking everything I find, but that's kind of my go-to action in these games. This is actually a Cazador. No, it's a bloatfly. There we go. Another 10% damage bonus against Cazadors. I have no idea how that works in the randomizer, if it's things that are supposed to be Cazadors that it affects, or things that are actually are Cazadors that spawn in the world. So that could be a totally useless perk. Cazador eggs I don't want. I should actually annihilate that room with some nukes, but I'm not gonna. What is that? That's a rat. Come here, Remy. He's teleporting. Oh, right, he has Cazador speed. This'll do it. Nope, I missed. Did I get him? Where'd this rat go? Come here. Oh, come on. Are you above me? Are you in this room? No, you're in the other room. Get over here. We will pay. You little punk. Come back. That's it. I'm going to tackle him. If I can find him. Well, I could have just punched him that time, and that would have worked fine, but... Nope. Where is he? Where did he go? Come back here. You little... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. He liked this hallway. Let's, This is a dumb idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. He likes this room. I'll just chase him around until he goes back into that room. There we go. Perfect. That performed exactly as expected. We've killed Remy the rat. It's fine. We get Autodoc Upgrade Implant M5. And is there anything else of note in this lab here? Probably. We got a couple of little boxes of things over here, but doesn't look like there's anything too important. In the cabinet, anything? Not really. What's in this ammo box? A little bit of ammo in here. Alright. Depending on what the implants do, this could have been a very good haul, or basically a useless one. So, we'll see. And I just happened to notice another scientist glove there. That's very valuable. But I think that's everything here in Z14. Which means there's only one implant we need to grab that's remaining. Which is... What is that sound? Is that just the piles of meat? It might be. But yeah, we just need to head out here. And the very last place we need to go to is X8. In this part of the world. Well, there's like another location over there. Hi. Bye. Oh. No, that guy was already dead. Who is this? Is this the guy I killed earlier? Yes, but I don't remember being here, so that's neat. I'll take the boomer jumpsuit for one reason. There's a quest later on back in the main game that we'll need vault jumpsuits for. I don't know how many of those we even have, so I don't know if we can even complete that quest, but we may as well try. And if I go right over here into X8... Yeah, there's a couple of enemies here. What have we got? That's actually a Robo-Scorpion. Ow! That was insanely loud. That was really loud. Wait. Where's the lasers? There we go. There's also an invisible dog around here. I saw it. Which I know kind of defeats the purpose of me saying it's an invisible dog if it's visible. But... there we go. Beautiful. And what did the Robo-Scorpion have on it? Anything good? Casings. Actually, I should always check Radroaches. Because they don't just have Radroach meat on them, they have random aid items, which can include drugs. And we like drugs. There's a dog. There's another dog. Invisible dogs are assaulting me. Very interesting. But yeah, now we have found X8. Which... I get X8 and X13 mixed up a lot because it's basically the same premise in a lot of ways. X8, you're sneaking through a high school. X13, you're sneaking through a high school. So, you know, it feels very similar. I guess X13's not necessarily a high school, it's just an office. And apparently these guys don't want to hurt me, so that's nice. And we find Boomtown. I can deactivate this robot, and then reprogram him. I'm not certified to repair Protectron, apparently. Good to know. And yeah, these guys don't care. They don't want to hurt me or anything. I forget what perk it is I have that makes that the case, but it's one of them. And I'm sure there's something in Boomtown that I can't remember. But otherwise, it's just a place that they constantly shell with random nuclear armaments, because that's what you do when you have a lot of nukes, is use them with reckless abandon. Anyways, now that we've checked that out, we might as well... There's another robot over here. More robots. Hey, friends.
I'll just set this on repeat while I go relieve my tank. No one will know.
For some reason, I cannot repair Protectrons, only Securitrons. That's odd. But yeah, so now that we've checked that area out, I'm just going to go back to the sink real quick, check out these implants, and then head into X13. Wait, what do you mean there's a marker in X13? I don't think I can get to that one yet. So I'm just going to go back to the sink for now. Alright, so I just went and dropped some stuff off, so let's check out these new implants. So, we get increased speed while crouched, which is very good, and drinking radiation removed, which is... I accidentally bought it. Well, that's good.
No, false alarm. It was just a plate.
I didn't mean to buy that one,
Some additional
but
services?
that's good to know. I guess I'll just get the actual one that I wanted, which is increased movement speed. That's way better. Since I can sleep to get rid of, what's it called? Radiation. And also, I'm down to 18,000, 20,000 caps, which is definitely less than I had a minute ago, but that's fine. But yeah, so back to X8 to continue on with that. And obviously, X8 starts you off with a really fun little area, which is, you've got all this observation area for the different surgeries going on, got some brains in jars over there, and if you go right over to the left, Old World Blues just has to flex and show off the robot creation lab that they just have here. Deactivate. There we go. That's better. But yeah, because if we just look here, we can just splice, you know, robots and lobotomites and stuff together. Which is entertaining.
Who am I? I feel different, awake, alive for the first time ever. What is this strange new world around me? What does it hold in store for a dreamer such as myself? No!
Yes, it's very sad. But kind of beautiful in its own way. But yeah, we can do a couple of different little tests there for fun. Do you have anything on you? A little bit of stuff. But yeah, so we want to keep our eyes peeled while we're heading through here because we can find even more little recipes, I suppose you could call it, all throughout X8. I thought there was one down here, but apparently not. So instead we'll just head back upstairs after checking this crate. And let's see. Test that movement speed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're now moving like just as fast crouched as we are not crouched. Some would call that walking. I call it not crouched because that makes things less complicated, more complicated. Also, the deluxe chemistry set's just scattered around is really handy. I think some of the terminals do have more splicing recipes, but I can't quite remember. But if I just head down here, we can go a little bit further. Got a dead lobotomite. Let's not eat him. Recon armor. 6,000 caps. I'll take that. Seeing as how I just spent half of that on some stupid drinking water perk. There we go. Just cleared this area out. Very nice. And we can begin to go on to the little challenges set ahead for us in just a second. But, there we go. Dog and robot. That's an important one. That one we're going to do before we leave, probably. Check the medical supplies. Never know what you're going to find. Also, there are just some coffins here. I always thought this was very weird. It's kind of like... creepy's not the right word, but, strange that there's just a bunch of coffins there. Obviously, it's, you know, the awful idea, that the think tank just dug up people's bodies and started experimenting with them. But, you know, Yeah, no, there's no other part to that sentence. It's just a terrible thing they did. Testing facility there. We've got a locker here. And we need to go to the test terminal. Enter institutional data retrieval. Basic test. For this test, you must use any means necessary to retrieve 3 student files from an average high school. Basic security protocols have been activated. Success, retrieve 3 student files. Failure, security measures prohibit you from retrieving these files. So yes, it's not about not getting spotted like it was in X13. Instead, it's about survival. I'm going to get the hyperbreeder out because it will be very handy in here. Actually, I'm going to start with...
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros. You may know me as the head chief first researcher of Labs Z9 and Z14. I fought valiantly to preserve rattlesnake DNA and put it right where it belongs, in the husk of another feared predator. Oh, and the tarantula. Can't splice enough, I always say. Especially if you can make a magnificent cazador. Enough about me. It has come to my attention that many of you seemingly innocent children have been subverted by red propaganda. This is a most serious matter, requiring the most serious of detentions. Can you spell detention? I'll tell you how I spell it. Death-tension. Commie pinko traitors. Oh! Now I will send vicious cybernetic cyborg dogs through the corridors to weed all you traitors out. They will sniff out which among you have chosen the commie path. Especially you, Betsy Bright, who turned me down to the high school dance so you could smoke with Richie Marcus. All monitors will also be vigilant. Step outside during class, and they'll make sure you make a speedy jump back to your desk. Hold your urine and wait for the proper bathroom break time.
So I think Boris has finally stopped talking. Which means I can talk. Yeah, so Boris is a bit of a nut job. Like the rest of the, Big Mountain scientists. That is all. Also, there was an exploding cow here. I just want to bring attention to that, because that was absolutely magnificent. But yeah, we just need to sneak through these hallways. There are terminals you can use to turn off some of the turrets and stuff, but where we are right now with our ability to just kill things in one hit with a BB gun, we probably don't need to bother with that. We can get the full amount of experience from killing things instead. Got the library.
You are in the library. Be quiet here and filled with...
There we go. I'll take the glove and the book. Obviously, by the way, this place is filled with books, which means if you want to do more of the breakdown books to destroy their communist message and also for some fancy schmancy skill books, this is a very good place to come and do it. Let's take that. Oh, right, I need to actually use a lot of these terminals, so ignore what I said before. I'm actually gonna, equip this test. And retrieve the records. There we go. Oh, there was actually some... Oh. There was a funny message on there, but oh well. Let's head right back into this room over here. And use this terminal. Student records of Richie Marcus. Richie Ball over Marcus, F-, 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 and F-. And the last one is upstairs, which means we need to make our way through the library. The way I was going originally. But yeah, with all the sneak speed upgrades we have, we are so much faster. Crouched. That was the wrong one to take out. There we go. He didn't seem to notice. That's handy. And... like mentats. What have we got here? Some paste. And you've got... blood sausages. Okay. Goodbye. And take everything you have on you. That I want, at least. Yeah, I'll take a free sonic emitter. That sounds good. And get ready for the exploding dog. There we go. I thought that said Night Stalker King. Night Stalker Kings don't exist. Which is why I was especially confused. There we go. And just one last area to go into. If I head right over here to the store. Uh-oh.
Richie Marcus. Do you hear me, Betsy? Richie likes balls.
There we go. Took care of you nice and easily. It was a little bit of panic, but everything is fine. I also didn't want that iron. I'm just going to leave some stuff on the ground real quick. There we go. Just made some space in my inventory. And one thing you want to do before you go and get that last one is there will be stuff that spawns here. Because I have all these mines, I might as well use some of them. There we go. That'll be a nice surprise for somebody. We got ball storage. I don't think there's anything in ball storage that we want, but we found it. We found the ball storage. And last but not least, we've got student records of Betsy Bright, unexcused absences 7, disruptive behavior 3, smoking on school property 11. There we go. Well. Wow, they threw a rad roach and a mole rat at me. Okay, that was maybe a waste of 2 mines. But that's fine.